Hi friends, it's Miss Heaston, and I'm going to introduce something new that we're going to be doing. My goddaughter Callie learned that we were reading books, so she gave me some of her favorites, and then each week she's going to choose one book for me to read to you. This week she chose Mind Your Monsters. So the title of the story is Mind Your Monsters. It's written by Catherine Bailey, so if she wrote the story, who is she? She's the author. So let's find out what's going on with these monsters. Wally enjoyed a quiet, normal life until one day monsters invaded his small town and made a mess of everything. Zombies knocked over lampposts, werewolves chased the mail carrier, vampires scared kids at the park. Wally tried to ignore them, but the monsters were hard to ignore. They were loud and clumsy and smelled like rotten eggs. Wally tried talking to them, but the monsters wouldn't listen. What would you do to get to the monsters? Wally tried to fight fire with fire. That did not work at all. Wally tried everything he could think of, from tricks to treats, but nothing worked. Finally, the townspeople had had enough. The grown-ups took a vote and agreed to leave town. But a giant ogre blocked the only road out. The blob squished all the airplanes, and a mutant octopus sank all the boats. What do you think they're gonna do? Wally was fed up. Will you please stop breaking all our stuff? Wally shouted. Okay, blurbed the octopus. Why do you think he's listening? Everyone froze. Please move, Wally said to the ogre. The ogre moved. What's Wally doing to get them to listen? Please pick up the lamppost, Wally said to the zombies. The zombies picked up the lamppost. Thank you, said Wally. The townspeople crowded around Wally. How did you do it? They shouted. What's your secret? Wally grinned and said, magic. The grown-ups stared at Wally. The magic word, please, Wally explained. Of course, the magic word, cheered the townspeople. Then everyone started using it. Soon all the monsters were on their best behavior. In fact, the monsters and the townspeople started having a lot of fun together. But eventually it was time for the monsters to leave. They were homesick for their caves, planets, lairs, and holes. Monsters are monsters after all. All the monsters and all the townspeople gathered to say goodbye to one another. Everyone shook hands and tentacles and claws and wiped away tears. Wally cleared his throat. Thanks everyone for playing nice and getting along. I'm glad we become friends. Then Wally smiled and asked, will you come back and visit us? The monster stayed silent. Cyclops blinked. The zombie scratched his head. Please. Yes. So that was the end of that story. So what was the story about? They said please, they said thank you, they asked nicely. Those are all called manners. Very good. How can you use manners at home just like we use manners at the table when we eat? I hope you enjoyed this story, friends.